I'm Jean Nolte, editor at Fons & Porter.
And I'm Colleen Tauke. I'm the sewing specialist at Fons & Porter. In this tutorial, we will show you the steps to make the blocks for Red River.
Well, this is a two-color quilt made with red strips and one white background fabric. And it's really simple. You just make these double four-patch blocks. It's a great beginner quilt.
Exactly. It utilizes those 2.5-inch strips and it makes a really fun design, as you can see.
So you're going to cut 2.5-inch strips out of your background or white fabric and pair them up and make strip sets. That's one white strip and one red strip. And you'll need 17 of those. 17
pairs like that.
Now we're going to show you how to cut a bunch of the little strip set segments all at the same time. So if you'll notice here, I've lined up 4. You probably maybe could do 5, but I usually do 4 at a time. And you offset them by just about 1/4 inch, maybe a little bit more. And then we're going to cut through all of the layers at the same time. And we need 2.5-inch wide segments. So the first one, because I got those uneven edges, I'm going to cut a little bit wider than 2.5.
Now you could foreseeably take your strip set of a red and a white and cut all of the 2.5-inch off one at a time. But once you get a little confidence up, you're going to want to stack and cut a bunch of them at once.
This is so much faster.
So much more fun.
Every time I make a cut, I'm cutting 4 segments. So you would just keep doing that all the way across your strip. And
it's all cut up.
Get all your strip sets cut into 2.5-inch segments. And now all you need to do is assemble your double 4-patch blocks. So you're going to take 2 of these, and you'll notice that all of them have been pressed toward the red when we made the strip sets, so that when you nest them to sew them together, you're going to get perfect
opposing seams.
Yep.
That's what we want to get that.
Your intersections will be
right in the centers.
So basically, to make this block, you'll need 2 4-patches and 2 background squares. Oops, right side up.
And you'll notice you're getting close to the block now.
Right, so you join those into rows, join the rows, and you've got this block. Now, you need to lay those out, and you're going to have to be a little bit careful, because if you look at the quilt here, you'll notice that they aren't all just laid out the same. They kind of wiggle back and forth. So you'll need to look at your assembly diagram.
That's where the name Red River comes from. Rivers don't flow in straight lines. So you'll notice in the top row, you've got diagonals going in different directions. The next row, they all slant the same direction. Row 2 goes back the other. So they vary. So just watch your diagram and you'll get the center together. Then after that, you have a white inner border. And then you have this really fun red outer border.
So to make that, you're going to make strip sets again, only this time it's 2 red strips joined together, and you need to make 9 of those. And then all you're going to do is cut segments, the width of your border, which is 4.5 inches, out of your strip sets. So again, I'll cut the first one a little bit wider than 4.5 inches because the edges are not even, and then I'll turn that around and trim it to 4.5 inches.
This would be a great quilt if you're kind of in the beginning stages. You know how to piece some, but this is a really great project to get really proficient at cutting.
And again, you could be cutting several of these strip sets at the same time.
Exactly.
And then all you're going to do is randomly join them together, and you wouldn't put the same ones side by side, but since you have 9 strip sets, you'll have 9 different combinations of fabric, and join the correct number for each of the borders, and it does have these same 4-patch units in the corner.
You've made extra, so 1 goes in each corner, and the binding is scrappy on this, so the remaining pieces are joined to make that varied binding in the outside edge. Thanks for joining us.
To see more of our video tutorials, go to our website.